Did you hear about the rose that grew from the concrete? What an epic struggle, trampled on by passing feet, yet pushing towards the sun's heat, never admitting defeat. From the ghetto garrison, I still got mud on my feet, but I learned my lesson. There's some things I won't repeat, but I'm tired of not having any clothing, shoes, food to eat, growing up in the street so dirty people won't even greet. Just another cold morning, covered in sleet. Just skin and bones, broken soul, holy shoes and tattered clothes. In the concrete there grows a rose, all alone, but so it goes. Will I ever reach the sun? Only the Lord knows. But winter is drawing near and there's a creeping fear that I'll get froze if I'm just left out here. But why should you care? You pass me every day and you don't even notice that I'm there. But a stranger can stop and seize the beauty. But just because I grow in your street, you don't even look whilst others stare. Do you have a minute to spare? Do you even care about the rose growing out there in the concrete all alone? This is the life of a vagabond on the street, a rose that grew from the concrete. Did you hear about the rose that grew from the concrete? On a cold winter's morning, covered in nothing but sleet, being stood on and oppressed, constantly trampled under feet, but continuously reaching towards the sun's heat. The things I've had to see growing up in these streets, all my friends end up covered in sheets. But to get up this garrison without mud on your feet is like learning to walk without any feet. I used to be ungrateful for my shoes until I saw a man with no feet. I've realized there's always somebody worse off than me. I now admire a rose that grows from the concrete. They ask us why we mutilate each other, why we hold such little worth for human life. Then they ask us why we're turning from bad to worse. It's just to ignore from which we came. You see, you wouldn't ask why a rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity and love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses, this is the concrete, and these are my damaged petals. I've had friends that live in mansions whilst I live on the street, who go out every night whilst I've got nothing to eat, who'll buy themselves a new bed whilst I don't even have a sheet. But at church you'll save me a seat. It's funny how people are only kind when there's other people to see, so you can show everybody else just how you're helping me. But maybe you should start by practicing what you preach, instead of that same old rehearsed speech. When you're starving, I'll pray for you seems so far out of reach. In order to help another person, you actually have to breach your own comfort. But that's something you won't understand until you have truly suffered, until you've slept in the gutter, until you've had to choose between your life or another. It's clear that I mean nothing to you, so I don't know why you waste your words or even bother. If I could only explain all the hurt and pain that I constantly feel inside, all the nights that I've cried, but it seems the more I try, the less I get right. And all I want to do is make you proud, but the last thing I need hanging over my head is another cloud. The thoughts are like thunder and lightning, the turmoil is deafening my mind. The more I look, the less I find, and I've made up my mind that people are selfish and unkind. The have-nots give because they know what it is to go without, but people who have everything give nothing because they don't know anything about suffering. A little bit of humanity and equality would be a wonderful thing, but I feel like I'm cursed. I wouldn't do this to you if the roles were reversed. It's not like I'm immoral or perverse, but it feels like my heart is about to burst. My stomach is cramping from hunger and thirst, wanting a better life, but I'll probably die first. And like every other vagabond before me, end up in a hearse, or face down in a ditch, covered in dirt. Damn, that hurt.